What's up, everybody? I'm here to talk about today's General Hospital episode. Um, Today's episode was great. And so AJ Quartermain's alive. You also got to find out how he's alive. So apparently, he did flatline on that bed. He did flatline. All those years ago, apparently there were a lot of fake flashbacks today. A lot of fake flashbacks. Good fake flashbacks, but a lot of fake flashbacks. To where AJ was in the basically was in the hospital. He had died. Steve had actually called it. And for a lot of people, they were saying Stephen Lars wasn't around when AJ died. Yes, he was. He was just played by a different actor. Not AJ. Of course, AJ was played by a different actor then, and he was played by Billy Warlock then. But Stephen Lars was Steve was around a lot. Steve was around. He was there when AJ died. I mean, he was just played by a different actor. But anyway, everybody was saying on Twitter, Stephen Lars wasn't around when AJ died. Yes, he was. I mean, go back and look. He was alive. Stephen Lars was there. So Monica's been. We all knew. I had been reading about this, but that Monica was keeping it a secret from everybody that she had known all along. She was her and Stephen Lars, her and Steve Weber. I'm gonna stop calling him Stephen Lars. But her and Steve actually were the only ones that knew AJ was still alive. They were the only ones to know. Um, so I'm not complaining about that, man. That's interesting in its own right. It's pretty interesting. Um, but Monica basically told AJ today he can't let anybody see him. But we know that's not gonna happen. We know everybody, since Sean Keane is on contract, he's gonna interact with somebody. He's not gonna have just scenes with Monica. I seen in a promo. You guys can look on SoapNet that he's gonna have a scene with Michael this week at a Halloween party. Interested in seeing what that's gonna be like. I'm interested in that. Um, but anyway, I like the AJ and Monica scenes. Good to have Sean Keenan back on General Hospital. I enjoyed him as Deacon Shark on Bold and Beautiful and Young and Restless, but I think General Hospital is his home. And I also think he's the best AJ Quartermain, in my opinion. No disrespect to Billy Warlock, he was a pretty good actor, but to me, Sean Keenan would always be AJ. Anyway, moving along, the scenes between Sonny and Michael. Michael was basically today telling Sonny that he wants to join. He wants to be his number two. He wants to take Jason's place. And we all know Sonny's not gonna let that happen. And I like one of the lines Sonny used that they said when he told Michael that's not gonna happen as long as I'm breathing. He does not want Michael to do. He does not want Michael involved in the mob. I don't blame him for not wanting Michael in the mob because he's like, you seen what happened to Jason. Even though we all basically know Jason's probably not dead. Um, Talk a little bit more on that in a little bit. Talk about that a little bit more as this video progresses. But anyway, like I said, I don't blame Michael I don't blame Sonny for not wanting Michael, because man, any mob father probably, I guarantee you, they probably will not want their kids involved in the mob. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want their kids, their family involved in it. So anyway, I like the fact that Sonny was good to see that Sonny was actually at boxing, because I mean Sonny, we all know Sonny boxes. Hadn't seen Sonny boxing in a long time. But anyway, he was just basically laying off some steam from Kate and whatnot, from his whole. And I wish they would speed this whole Kate Connie thing up. I'm not really seeing where they're going with all this. But anyway, it was good to see Michael. My Sonny tell Michael that he basically wishes he had his life. He wished he had a life like Michael. He wished he graduated, went to college. He wished he experienced what most young people experience. He basically was saying all that he wished he had that life. But anyway, he actually told Michael that he tried to tell Jason the same things, that at that time Jason was a little bit younger than Michael is, and said that he wanted to that he basically wanted to join the mob, that he needed a job, but he basically told Jason that he didn't think it was the job for him. But we all know eventually Jason joined Sonny. But anyway, so anyway, we know Michael's not gonna be Sonny's number two. I'm interested in seeing who Sonny. I'm also hearing the spoiler that Sonny's gonna think about leaving the mob. We know that's not gonna happen, but that's just what I'm hearing. The scenes today between Sam and Carly, those some good. good scenes. Two of the women that were a part of Jason's life. Um, it seems like everybody's really wrapping up, basically sounding, except for Sam, wrapped their head around the fact that Jason's still alive. Jason's gone. Sam's still holding out hope that he's alive. And anyway, I'm just interested in seeing what if Carly's gonna continue to be there, be around for Sam, because he basically said today that that's what Jason would have wanted. Jason would have wanted her to be there for Sam and be there for the baby and see if check on them and see if they're okay. And that's basically what Jason would have wanted. Anyway, let me know what you guys. Would you guys like to see more Sam and Carly scenes? But I mean, I wouldn't mind, because both of the actresses are great actresses. But would you guys like to see more Sam and Carly scenes? Anyway, the scenes between Trey and Connie slash Kate. When Trey was asking her who was it actually that basically left him out to dry, left him in that dresser drawer, and when Sam, not Sam, when Carly blamed it on Kate, we basically know it basically was Connie, because when she was in Bensonhurst, wasn't she Connie? Wasn't she Connie when she was in Bensonhurst? So anyway, Trey wanted to know who it was that just left him for dead. And she was basically saying that Kate, it was Kate. She was raped, so she was raped and a subject of rape, which we still haven't really figured out whether or not Joe Jr. actually raped her or not. But she was basically saying that she was raped and she had just gotten accepted into Princeton and had goals and whatnot, and a screaming child would have pushed all that aside. So she felt she had to do what she had to do. So she felt. But anyway, those scenes. I mean, the acting was great, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm kind of getting a little sick of the Kate Connie character. I wish they had just pick who she's gonna be and leave this DID stuff. I mean, I don't know how DID works, but I'm just kind of sick of this whole Kate Connie storyline and Johnny. Well, the scene between Johnny and Star was Star basically quit on Johnny and told him that she doesn't want anything to do with him as long as he's married to Kate. But as long as he's married to Connie, she doesn't want anything to do with him. Those are some pretty good scenes. Star showed a pretty decent amount of emotion in those scenes that she couldn't believe Johnny betrayed her, even though she really doesn't know that Johnny was the person behind. Which I wish they just hurry up and everybody just hurry up and figure that out. That Johnny's the guy that killed Cole and Hope. I'm just ready for that just to come out. I'm really ready for that to come out. They've been holding that in too. They've been prolonging that. I'm just ready for them to find that out. But I like it in today's episode that when Trey said that he went to Sonny and said he actually will he'll do whatever it takes to get Kate committed. He's gonna work with Sonny to try to get her committed. And those were some pretty good scenes. There also was a good scene when Michael walked into the Quartermaine mansion and was going to talk to Monica, and Monica and AJ were out on the balcony, and also it was good when AJ was looking at Michael's picture. He was basically saying talk about how big he's got, how he's an adult now, and how he hates everything he's missed and everything. But and I'm also glad they don't have the character Alan that had the character Alan knowing that AJ was alive. Because Monica told him that if Alan had known AJ was alive, he would have wanted him to pay for everything. He would have wanted him in jail. But which Alan would have wanted AJ to pay for everything. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about Sean Keenan's return as AJ. I like his return as AJ. Like I said, to me, he will always be AJ to me. In my humble opinion, he will always be AJ to me. But I'm about to get on up out of here. Tomorrow's episode is gonna be great. I have a good feeling that Sam's gonna be dreaming that she sees Jason. And Steve Burke did say on Twitter, we probably might see Jason one more time. And I have a good feeling that's going to be a dream sequence. Sam's going to be like asleep. She's going to be dreaming that Jason's alive. I just have that good feeling that's what that's going to be. She's going to dream that Jason's alive. But, that he's gonna walk through the door into her arms. And he probably leans in to kiss her. She's probably gonna like wake up and figure out he's not there. But anyway, I'm also interested in seeing how they're gonna keep AJ being alive for Michael. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about today's episode. Leave me a comment, rate, subscribe. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be with you guys tomorrow. But anyway, this is me checking out. Peace, God bless, and I'm out.